Cross-cultural management in online learning and education. In this presentation, we'll be explaining why it's so important to be aware of cultural diversity in online learning and instructional environment, and how to use interpersonal skills to manage relations among different cultures. Welcome everyone, my name is Emmanuel Jean-Marie. Here are 6 cases or situations that require cross-cultural management intervention. The construction of knowledge in online group discussions. Clash of cultures happening in massive open online courses. The learner attitude, perception, motivation toward e-learning. Tips for successful communication in online collaborative learning. Educational technology tools used in massive open online courses. Collaborative learning in learning communities. Effect of cultural values on user attitude toward e-learning. In this study, the effect of individual level culture are examined by investigating on the adoptions and acceptance of e-learning tools by students in Lebanon. The framework from technology acceptance model were used. They also added cultural dimensions. E-learning tools data were collected from 569 undergraduate and postgraduate students in Lebanon. Findings show that factors like perceived usefulness, perceived ease of use, subjective norms were among the determinant of students' behavioral intention toward e-learning. The results also show the differences in individual cultural values, and the 4 cultural dimensions used were significant. Cultural ways of constructing knowledge in online group discussions. The purpose of this study was to explore how identifications, categories work through an actual group in online learning context. Findings show that individuals in online learning context experience multiple aspects of their identity while they collaborate with the group in the process of knowledge construction. Best practices for effective cross-cultural communication in online collaborative learning. Due to the frequent communication among cultures, a study showed the importance of cross-cultural competency in collaborative learning and suggests the introduction of a new field of study through the cross-cultural online collaborative learning that could be taught through the Web 2.0 technologies. A case study in American and Chinese universities related to the potential use of Web 2.0 technologies for developing cross-cultural competencies show interest from students of both countries, then suggest the implementation in higher education. Cultural negotiation in collaborative learning for learning communities. In learning and e-learning communities, norms are very important to manage conflict, diversity among group members. In learning communities like classroom communities, participants learn to assume responsibility for the success of online collaborations by setting norms to manage relations among the users to facilitate the collaborative learning environment. To achieve the designing of the norms, the group will have to experience 3 stages: recognition, acceptance of responsibility, increase meaningfulness of the norm. Clash of cultures in massive open online courses. Clash of cultures is relevant when cultural diversity, cultural differences are concerned because it helps understand effect on behavior by the discovery of a different culture. The study showed the impact of cultural aspect on online courses through a survey with data collected in a massive open online courses from the University of Edinburgh in partnership with Coursera. The research of culture class in massive open online courses points out the necessity to consider cultural aspect and diversity in massive open online courses. The influence of national culture on educational technology tools in massive open online courses. A study showed the influence of national culture on educational videos by using the framework from Arctic Cultural Dimension with the case of massive open online courses introductory videos. The findings showed that the videos are influenced by the national culture of the university home countries. They conclude with recommendations on cultural elements on introductory videos and potential learners from different countries. Now that you understand the importance of cross-cultural management, here are some tips and advices that you may apply in related contexts. Consider cultural values to change perceptions and behavior of students toward e-learning. It is important in managing online group or learning communities successfully to set norms that consider cultural differences in wording, perceptions, symbols. The necessity to consider national culture when using educational technology, and particularly in introductory videos in massive open online courses. The necessity to consider national culture at the launch of massive open online courses to understand cultural aspect and diversity in massive online courses. For frequent communication among users in collaborative learning, it is necessary to develop cross-cultural competencies among staff. In online learning group members can experience multiple identity. I hope you will develop awareness about the importance of culture in online learning and online education. Thank you for watching.